Hey, it's Gray, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. I'm so excited to be with you guys today. You know why? No particular reason, that's why. Just to be here with you guys. Hi. Let's see, I already looked at these. Oh god, I'm dropping my microphone. Oh no. Okay. I saved it, guys. Fuck. Yeah, so we already looked at these mallets, one was washed, and then that was all I had time for. Speaking of time, I gotta set my timer. Speaking of time, okay. Fumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. He's really big body. Wow, okay, that's rude. It's not his fault, he likes fucking cookies. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? That's true, like they fill him up with helium and just like float him around. From the NERFS'S NERFS'S? I don't know. Nerf! It's in the game! I think that's like the right thing that goes with it. From the nurse's office where he was discovered, here into the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. But how? How the hell? There was no button then. I'm just like adding words. It's no good, I just don't get it. Right? What the fuck? I can think about it later. For now, I just finished investigating the Fumi himself. He's all sweaty. Ew. If I remember correctly, Fumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. That is disgusting. Look at how sweaty he is. I mean, even after death. Probably from Justice Chamber 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling something's different? Something's about Fumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with pink goo. But now they're completely clean. Oh, what the hell? That is weird. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But why would they do that? I mean, who and why? I don't know. That's fucking weird. Who cares? Why do we care? Like, I don't fucking care. Taka never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. That's true. Alright. Found out some stuff. Can I leave this area? Am I getting yelled at? Oh, there's only one way in and one way out of this room. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Okay. So can I leave? No. I cannot leave. I gotta talk to people, I guess.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Fumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? Duh! What the? Oh my god. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. What the fuck? Just talking to herself. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search for the bodies began. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Huh. Well, then how would it get unlocked? They unlocked it right before they died? Highly unlikely. Stop being an idiot.
there are many aspects to the incident of this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help?
Why would I not want your help?
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that the Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailants. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to NERFS'S office on the 1st floor and resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that,
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. And then...
at that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celestine and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at that same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, so maybe that's why they didn't play it twice, I guess? And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies, and after some time,
Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. The end.
However...
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Why would we need to talk to her multiple times about what happened, and why did I push that button? It did nothing. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
But then, there was no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be as safe as long as his own face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? Huh. But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. The mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out, but if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? It might. What if he dies next? I should probably look around here a little bit more. I don't want to. It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in that room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you've been down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh shit, was it? I don't fucking remember. Look at the wheel. Oh shit, it has blood on it! Oh! So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? But that's weird though, like, if there's blood on it, why didn't it track it all the way down here though? Why did it only, like, that doesn't make any sense. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi like was found. What? Then the equipment room of Taka was found. So I can leave now? I'll leave now. Oh my god, I hate being confined to one room. Leave this area. Yash please. I guess we'll start with Taka's body, seeing it's where it was found, seeing it's the closest to us right now. Can I please move my mouse? Thanks. Yeah, there's like not a blood trail or anything, and yeah, there's nothing here, but well, I guess that's kind of a blood trail. I guess it dried up. Whatevs. Just the hammer forward was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. That's cool. What's up, girl? You're my favorite. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimate rare event. You would be. You would be. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dog in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? I guess. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yeah. That's definitely what did it. Maybe if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Yeah, how do you do that? Yes, leave this terrible place. We need to go all the way to the nurse's office. I could teleport, but I don't want to. I don't feel like live streaming this game. Like, not just. I might do like. I might live stream the last, like the very finale. In my yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Live stream the finale in my Junko cosplay. I think that'd be fun. That'd be something different. Justice Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Oh no, we're already out of time? Okay, well, we're gonna talk to Celeste real fast, because she's here and I want to talk to her. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, y'all, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
See.
How Hifumi was moved, yeah, when it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling very well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. If it could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Well, maybe he was still alive? Slightly? I mean, because he came back to life in the repository. Maybe he's still alive and walked. Like, someone was like, here, let me help you. And then they took him to the repository and hit him again. That's why that one hammer was washed. And then he died there, seeing it went off again, you know? You know? Celeste's account has been added to the truth bullet section, which is actual lie. Alright, so yeah, as I said, we're out of time for today. Thank you all for being here. Like if you liked it. Comment on who you think the killer is. I really want to know your theories. Subscribe, because it helps you find these videos faster. And it does, yeah, and in return it does help me out, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to do this for you guys all the time and be able to do more than one video a day. But yes, time will have it. My schedule is very full with work and whatever. So that's why I only post one a day. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, stay great.